What up, what up, what up? It is your girl, Dr. Chocolate, and we are in the sex room, right? And this week's topic is Japanese rope bondage, which most people here in America call it shibari. But I'm going with the Japanese rope bondage because that's what we're doing. So you can have king baku, which is basically tight binding, and shibari is basically means binding or tying. So same thing, right? Ropes is what we're doing. We're binding, tying ropes. That's what we're doing around our bodies. Okay. So, anyways, this was popularized in the 90s, I guess, in America. I'm guessing. As Shibari is inspired by samurai martial art restraining captives with rope in the fastest amount of time. Okay, causing hemp rope to become a Japanese symbol of power. This is similar to how handcuffs are used to symbolize power and restrain partners in Western BDSM contexts. Okay, okay, got that. It focuses on aesthetics and display of the body, a symbolic or artistic show of sexual power as a result, and due to manipulation of body parts using rope to achieve this. It is common, though not always required, for models or participants to be fully naked, and the art form regularly incorporates aspects of BDSM such as erotic humiliation. It may be used for restraint as well as solely being visual. Okay, solely being visual, guys. This is, oh man, it's beautiful. Anyways, bondage as a sexual activity first came to notice in Japan in the late Edo period, about 1600s to the 1860s. See, I knew that 1990 shit had to be Americanized because, yeah, ain't no way. Generally recognized as the father of Kimbaku, Sale Itu started studying and researching Hojo Jutsu, the art of binding a prisoner of war, and is credited with inception of Kimbaku. This is noted that he drew inspiration from other arts forms, including Kabaku theater and Yukio woodblock prints. Okay, so that's where we got the whole rope thing come from. Well, check it out. Anyways, y'all do know that I do bring the clips. Okay. So we gonna show some shibari. Well, you'll see the ropes in some of these clips. The guy's gonna show you. So we are going to start with this little clip right here. This lady explaining what she feels like it is.
What she buddy is?
Oh God. I mean, well, shibari is more of an American term because shibaru is just the Japanese word to tie. But in America, we use shibari as, I don't know, the art of rope, getting tied up, suspension, bondage, kinky type shit. But it doesn't have to be kinky. You know, it's art for sure.
Definitely art. Okay, I don't think it has to be kinky either. So we're gonna roll on to our next person who is actually a Shibari content creator. So I will have a few videos of him because he's basically did a lot more explaining. He helped me out, so I figured that would be the guy I would use the most. So thank you to his TikTok. Please go follow him.
I get as a Shibari content creator, so let's talk about it. Most people do Shibari for 3 reasons. Number 1, it's hot. Shibari is primarily an alternative lifestyle activity exploring power exchange, pleasurable pain, and unconventional expressions of love. Number 2, it's connective. Shibari is essentially a giant trust wall. We use rope to create extreme vulnerability with enthusiastic consent, of course. First, we take away your hands so you can't protect yourself. Then we take away your legs so you can't run away. This takes a lot of trust, which creates a unique, intimate experience. And 3, it's pretty. This is my get out of jail free card as a content creator. If I don't want someone to know what I do, I just say, oh, I'm a rope artist. It's very convenient. Jokes aside, as a dom, I love to turn my partner into my little decoration, and subs enjoy feeling beautiful and admired. But let me know what you like about Shibari in the comments below.
Okay, so let him know what you like about Shibari. Well, hopefully at the end of this video, you guys will also know what you think you like about Shibari. Oh, so let's go ahead and I'm going to show you just a little quick thing. So I guess it could be for everything because this had got me right here and they were talking about stress and anxiety and I'm like, wait, you want to tie me up to help me with that? But anyways, let's get to the clip.
Load-bearing double lark's head for anxiety and comfort.
as you can see, it takes some work, okay, to get these knots and these ribbons all around you. And I did, oh, that's right, I did get some pictures for you guys to show you the real beauty of it, the art of it. But anyways, that music was definitely helpful with stress and anxiety. But I'm not quite sure that I want to be tied up when I'm stressed out and anxiety. But you know what? You never know. And I don't want to be a judge. And I'm not quite sure. So, anyways, let's get to it. I do want to show you some of the pictures of some of the beautiful artwork. Well, that's what I'm calling it, artwork. 'Cause I think it's really beautiful. And your girl gonna try it. Now they had all kind of pictures that I could not show y'all, like with people's genitals tied up and everything. Literally, you can Google it, and if you over the age of 18, they'll just ask you if you want to see it, because it's definitely going to be hidden. So they'll like unhide the images for you. Now, I did not want to play no games with YouTube, so I just got what I could show y'all. So we gonna start with this. So, she got her clothes on. Ain't it beautiful though? Like, look like, I don't know, like, oh, that's like really giving control away just to be even standing there like that. Now, I like this just like for picture purposes and like, I don't know if I really want to be restrained like that for sexual purposes, but at the same time, I still would try it. I still would try it. Yep. I think it's cute. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it's really cute. So I definitely would totally try it. Okay. Now this, I'm just equating it with Shibari because they all wrapped up, but I thought this was definitely artwork. That was too cute. Now if that's real or fake or AI, I don't know, but that was too cute. That was too cute. Too cute, okay? So anyways, y'all, that's a little bit of example. You are welcome to go Google your own examples because believe me, they are there. I've seen genitalias and breastises tied up and down, okay? Now I'm not thinking like that. I think I like the cuteness of it. I want to look cute. I want the wraps to be wrapped up on me just looking cute. So whatever, right? Anyways, let's get to this guy. He's gonna tell you how he felt about his little date that he went on um to uh um to a porn store, right? With his friend.
that I ever been on was to a sex shop. It was her date. She picked it. She planned it. She took me to a shibari workshop. If you don't know what shibari is, it is Japanese role play, basically tying each other up. Artistically, I think it looks beautiful. From a kink perspective, yeah, it's up there. It's up there for me. I never knew what it was. I've seen it, but I know it had a name. So he took me to the shop. The instructor was black. His partner was Hispanic, I think. I don't know. But the energy in that room was strong. Like she was visibly turned on the entire time. There's a lot of couples, mixed, straight, gay. It was just a really, really, really good date. And that's when I realized that, oh, I probably am not that vanilla. I just mess with vanilla people.
Okay, crazy. So he had a good time basically. He's gonna try it again, okay? He's gonna be better at it. He's probably already better at it depending on when that was, right? I'm not quite sure. But man, I mean, you might be into it. Once you get out there and check it out, look at it, see it if you haven't seen it already. Check out TikTok. They'll show you some stuff. I'm pretty sure it's on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, Google Google had a little more than I thought Google had. I didn't even know Google had the NFS. I mean, what is it called? NSF, the not safe for work or whatever. NSFW. Anyways, if you ever been on Reddit, Google, those things are there. Yeah, and you know what? Definitely check out Reddit. Reddit is ridiculous. Reddit got about everything you want to know about, and groups for you to talk about, and probably tell you how to try it, and some classes. Now, Reddit is a nasty place if you know about Reddit. I didn't know it was a nasty place. I happened to hop on there. I think I was Googling something, and you know how you Google and ask questions to Google. And then it'll give you these places that gave you answers, and Reddit was one of the places. And I think I seen the answer to that. Then I kind of just scrolled out there just to see where I was at and was like, what the hell is going on here on Reddit? Anyways, y'all, if you don't know about Reddit, go ahead and check that out. This is not for Reddit. This is for the sex room. So let me get back to it. Anyways, let's give our guy a chance to finish talking to you about Shibari because he knows more than I do.
Shibari mistakes new riggers make. Mistake number one is forcing your sub into the rope instead of adapting the rope to your sub. There is no one-size-fits-all Shibari pattern. Differences in flexibility, shape, and nerve sensitivities, just to name a few, mean you need to modify each tie to your sub's body. Common modifications you may need to make are rope tension, wrap placement, and body position. Mistake number two, worrying too much about decoration and tiny details. Everything you see on social media is designed for your entertainment as a viewer. But when you're playing at home, you are not performing for an audience. The goal is to have fun, so prioritize the experience over aesthetics. Mistake number three is focusing on the rope and not your sub. Shibari is fundamentally an activity between two people. Rope is just the tool, not the thing itself. You should be enjoying the view of your sub surrendering themselves to you, exposed and vulnerable. If all you can think about are munter hitches, you are seriously missing the point. Number four, smacking your sub in the face with the rope. When you're tying around the body, the knotted ends can whip around the corner if you're not being careful. It's really annoying for your sub, so make sure you control your rope at all times and practice good rope handling techniques. Number five, pinching the shit out of your sub. I've seen subs get literal bruises from this. Rope often needs to pass through small gaps in the body, and if you're not being careful, it's going to hurt, and not in the fun way. The general rule is pain should never be an accident. If you want to explore, fantastic, but do it intentionally. To avoid pinching, be mindful of the parts of the body with more sensitive skin, like the inner thigh and arm, and push the skin away with your finger to create space. Number six, not knowing basic nerve safety. Is it dangerous if a limb turns purple? What's the difference between sensation loss in a finger versus the entire arm? Besides sensation loss, what are the other signs of nerve compression? You must be able to answer these questions before tying with someone. If you want to avoid some of these common beginner mistakes and not look like a total dummy, check out my beginner's guide, link in bio.
Damn, he just kind of scared me off. First, I was all for it and stuff. And then I'm sitting there listening to him like, wait, what? Huh? Damn, I didn't think about that because you mess around and cut off the circulation of blood. Now your limbs getting all numb and, oh man, damn. Well, it looks like I might need to go check out his beginner guide, okay? Might have to do me some practicing before I even try to get started on that. Or maybe I need to just find me a professional. I should go ask him, do he need any volunteers for his classes? For real, because he scared the hell out of me. At first, I was like, yeah, that's beautiful. I want to try it. Woo, woo, woo. Now I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Because me, I'm probably going to try with somebody who don't know what the hell they doing. Be over there just choked out, not breathing. He ain't going to know shit. Anyways, let me get to these. I got a couple more clips for y'all, and then we're going to be done. Y'all know how we do it.
Very special way of creating this compression. There's many things that can happen. So in this comfortable tie that you're in, it's kind of like a hug. So maybe you're just getting some oxytocin, just feeling relaxed, cared for, nurtured just from the compression. And sometimes going into the ropes, people haven't had that experience of feeling held because they're so used to holding other people or supporting other people, or they have a hard time asking to be held themselves, to even vocalize that, like, hey, will you hold me? Like, will you take care of me? Like, most people haven't experienced this since they were children. And even in partnerships, sometimes they maybe pretend or think that they're being held, but they're still holding themselves. So the healing part can just be gaining access to these parts that haven't been tended to. Also around sensation. So experiencing different sensations on the body. So being tied and being in this way, your sensations are enhanced. So if I give you a scratch or a squeeze or a caress, it's going to feel intensified. So bringing awareness back into the body, getting out of the mind and feeling the body. And whenever the sensations are unpredictable or more intense, you drop out of here and you're focusing on your body, which most of us are living up here and we forget about our body completely, but the ropes bring you into the body.
Okay, she got you a little. She made me want to get back into it. She's like, it feels like a hug. I was like, I want a hug. Like that's how I felt. Did y'all feel it too? I don't know. Everybody like Ty is crazy as hell. She always talking about what she gonna try, what she not gonna try. Well, I mean, I gotta tell y'all, right? If I'm gonna do the show, at least I should be able to tell y'all. I should be able to be transparent with y'all and tell y'all. And I know y'all not gonna tell me. I know I'm not gonna get many comments. I get it. It's cool, but I want to be able to tell you. Anyways, I have my last and final, my favorite, my little Shibari instructor. He's going to take us out with the last video to let him tell us more because he's been gaming us up this whole time anyway. Y'all might want to go follow him if y'all interested in the Shibari ropes. His TikTok is in his inside. You should be able to see it. I believe we can see it. And if not, I will read it myself afterwards.
You should have in your Shibari play kit. Item 1, jute rope. There are many different kinds of rope out there, from nylon to cotton, but there's a reason why Japanese masters prefer jute. It's simply the best. Item 2, safety shears. Maybe you can't undo a knot, or maybe someone is knocking on the door. These will cut through rope in seconds in case of an emergency. Item number 3, a tenugui. This is a Japanese style cloth traditionally used as a kitchen towel, but we will be using it for sensory deprivation, either as a blindfold or mouth gag. And these are just...
Okay, so Rob BYX is, I believe, was his let me add it back. Yes, Rope BYX. You guys see it there, that I would definitely go follow him if you are interested in Japanese rope bondage, because he had the most game on here. But you can definitely go and dig up your own information about the Japanese rope bondage. You can type in Japanese rope bondage, or you can type in Shibari. They both gonna be helpful for you. You know what I'm saying? So if you into a little rope play, or you think you might be into a little rope play, here's your chance. You know what I'm saying? You're only getting older, so you might as well get to trying some new stuff, right? Well, anyways, y'all know we've been in this sex room. Y'all been rocking with Dr. Chocolate. I hope you like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Please comment if you're not scared. Share with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Bring up the idea in your relationship and see what your significant other think about it. You may want to try it. They may want to try it. Could be a win-win situation, right? Or even one of y'all want to try it, and hopefully you the type to at least give it a try. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal here, to give some things a try, keep your relationship refreshed. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. Anyways, I'll see you next week in the sex room.
I'm not a on the first night type of dude, right? Either, unless you.
No.
Oh.
I just like, I don't know, like I want you to look
my
personality.
I'm 100%. This is like my motto. I'm not into that.
My motto is personality, not my pussy.
100%. Unless you. Now, if you change your mind, I don't.
Right. Okay.
Protect it. It would be protected. Okay. But if you change your mind, it's all up to you. I'm not on that though. I personally would not indulge.